So everyone that work here are locals.
Lucky enough to be at the front, but we are quite squashed against the glow.
Hi guys, welcome back. We're on tour Dridgers. If you're new here, we're a full-time travel couple from the UK. We are currently in Chongqing in China, and we are in a district about 4 hours away from there. I'll put the name down below because I keep botching names and everyone keeps taking the mick out of me, so I'm not even going to try anymore. But today is day 2 of our tour with Chongqing Expat Guides. We're with the conference team, Chongqing International Travel Agents Conference. There's a massive group of us, there's about 4 coaches, and they're showing us literally the best time of our life. We're going to rural China, ancient towns, we're going to mountains, we're going on boats. There's so much going on. Some of the performances we saw yesterday, we've never seen anything like it. We're staying in 5-star hotels, eating 5-star food. I've never had so much food. It's like a big banquet every meal, lunch, dinner. We're up bright and early, everyone's about. Let's go and check out Ben. I'm guessing breakfast was included, but sleep comes before food for me. I couldn't get up earlier then. I was meant to get up at 7. Let's just say I snoozed my alarm to 7:30, but we could have gone for breakfast, but I'd rather get a bit more sleep in. You know me, I like my sleep. And we're not getting back till late because we're doing so much. Such a busy day, but look at this beautiful hotel, it's so nice. We were very lucky to have lunch here. We had robes in our room, slippers, you know us, little things like that really make us happy. We've just got to find our team now. If we beated everyone else, I'll be very shocked. We're always the last people, and we're actually on time today. We're only normally like 5 minutes late, but I really struggle with timekeeping. I don't know what it is. Like 1 minute I'm like, yeah, we've got half an hour. Next minute I'm like, we should be down there now. I don't know what it is.
I think you struggle getting out of bed.
No, I've been really good.
Yeah, you've been better. No, you've been better than normal.
Yeah, if I've got to get up, I'll get up. We're C2, so you have a bus. That's going to be your bus for the next 3 days, so we know which one to get on every time. So it seems like we're not leaving yet, so we have got time for breakfast, but I'll show you what we've got. So we've got some yoshaya, some sausages, some chefs that'll cook you like fresh noodles. All the veg. Chinese food is so healthy. You don't eat too many carbs, I think that's what it is. And then you've got all your like steamed stuff. Look at these. So you've got rice in the middle, buns. Maybe I'll take some of them to the bus. This is a very nice posh hotel. Soups, pumpkin porridge, porridge, fresh breads. That cake looks good. Cake for breakfast, it's my type of place. Like pastries, scrambled egg maybe. I think this is the best breakfast buffet we've had so far. And then you have like all your salad bits. You've got tofu, pickled veg, cereals if you want them, juices. The Ben's just got like a coffee. I've actually lost him. I don't know where he's gone. And you've got all these bits as well, like cold bits. We've made it. It was only an hour on the bus. We're now in Feng Shui. Hello, ni hao. Oh, I love the traditional wear. Oh, whoa. Look at the buildings.
Again, look at the scenery all around us. Amazing.
Yeah, beautiful. I think loads of people run into the toilet.
Yeah, I think I need to go. So this is like a typical small rural town. I think we've got a few of these to explore today, but yeah, this is number 1. There's a lot of tourists here, but also there's going to be some like real local, like I think the locals live in these towns, and they sort of expand to boost the economy. They expand to gain tourism as well. So this particular town is known for its natural beauty, as you can see, absolutely unbelievable. Its cultural heritage and its friendly locals, which, you know, I love to see. This is the best thing about China, is actually exploring these local towns and meeting locals that are really nice, and hopefully try some local food as well.
I'm pretty certain this might be a palace, or like a palace.
Yeah, the emperor lives here, really.
What, actually in this one?
Well, I don't know if he lives in now, but yeah, it was the emperor.
I've left my sunglasses on the bus, so I'm going to be blind.
All these rural villages, they all have like ethnic minorities. This is home to the male ethnic minority. It's 270 kilometres from downtown Chongqing. What a greeting! So this is a welcome. They're going to bring us some wine to try. And they're like singing a song.
上面去拍照，您想要去吗？一起拍一个集体的合照。
Yes, please take a telephone together.
Okay.
Here. What in that?
Yes.
Okay. Right, we're going in the big group photo. little bit.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Go on up. I don't know if it was meant to finish it.
Yeah, that wasn't wine.
It wasn't wine, was
No,
it?
it's like brandy or something.
It smelled strong.
Yeah, it was how strong.
This guy's playing the drums.
Brandy. Honestly, that's like proper strong brandy. Brandy, isn't it?
I don't know what that is. I've never tasted anything like that.
Yeah.
Aimed straight for me, didn't they?
Yeah.
This is Shushan. He's like a mode of transportation, I think she was saying. Like it looks like he's carrying a rock, in other words. So what we drank from the bowl was a Chinese wine, pretty much a hard liquor. Oh wow. Whoa. We've got some more music. What greeting? It's a story about his car's broke and he's trying to ride the cow maybe, but he's being naughty. He's running away. Well, that cow's two people like bent over.
Not a real cow.
Oh, I thought it was a real cow. Is it not? I love the dresses the girls are wearing though, they're so beautiful. Oh no! I wish I kind of knew what the story was. I'm kind of getting the gist of two beautiful girl and the men. But they're always in time, perfect sync. So I just got told that it was like a lover story. So there's a boy and a girl, and the boy was leaving, and she was saying goodbye, like my lover, soul.
Soul means goodbye.
Yeah. I learned loads of Chinese, but I'm not gonna lie, I forget it quite a lot. Their headgear, so it's made of silver, and also when they go out into like the fields, the forest, or the countryside where there's animals, it's the noise, so it makes the animals like leave them.
It's a deterrent as well.
Yeah. Oh, look at the building there though. Oh.
What we've learned is this ceremony, it's what they do for, it's like sort of like a wake thing, so they do it for when someone dies. They do it as like a ceremony. It's a little bit controversial in China. Some people like it, some people don't like it. I don't know a lot about it, but all I know is, yeah, it's very controversial, or a little bit controversial. I think the problem is that people don't really know what they're saying, so it's really like, not understood. He's walking up the knives. I don't know how he's not cutting his feet. Assuming they're sharp.
So a little bit of information on this. So this is like the tourist centre, but it is all original. It hasn't just been built for it. They kind of make this because it's so far out of the city, bring in some income for the locals. So everyone that work here are locals, brings in money to the ethnic minorities in the small little villages. Just like, I think this is southeast of Chongqing, about probably 3 hours. It's quite far. So I was just chatting to one of the guys, and it's nice to kind of learn, because we were talking about religion and how, because that's like another way to remember the dead. It's another like ceremony, and we were just talking about how we do it and they do it, and it kind of sounds similar, but they'll stay up all night to send the dead off on his way, which I think is really nice actually.
So ours is quite a sad ceremony.
Yeah, they sound like they try and make it a bit more joyful.
Yeah.
Like they'll have people dancing and music, and they'll have a drink. They'll have like a drink as well.
Standard.
Yeah, you got to have a drink. It's got to celebrate life. Also, I found a bit more about the red envelopes on New Year, because I'm always quite interested and fascinated about Chinese New Year, and I didn't realise I knew it was kids that got it, but once you're married or working, you
can't get a red envelope anymore.
Really? I don't know.
Yeah, so it's only children like in school that need the money.
So they just give, so people give
The money to the kids.
kids, but
in a
well,
red
kids or
envelope.
people that aren't married.
Well, I suppose they'll probably be working.
Yes, but yeah.
The total height of this pillar is 24 metres and it symbolises 24 solar terms. It is carved on stone pillars of 180 statues of ghosts and gods, and it is worshipped by the Mao people. The statues are in variety shapes and figures. Now it has been successfully declared the top of the Guinness in the world. I'm guessing that means Guinness World Record. All these are pure silver. These remind me of
Tiffany.
Tiffany. How much are they?
多少钱？
58.
58元。
58.
Yeah.
It's about £6.
It's
58 yuan.
not 100% silver, but this is 100%.
That's 100%.
Yeah.
Is that a turtle?
Whoa, it's big.
摸摸它，增增它的灵气。
You rub them.
可以，来嘛，我带着你摸一摸，摸头啊，从头摸到尾啊，听得懂吗
OK.
？OK 啊。
It must be like good luck or something.
Good luck.
If you haven't noticed, we're walking through like a souvenir bit. So we've got like silver bracelets, wooden combs, really beautiful and reasonable price. More jewellery there. Look at these combs. Wow, silver. Oh, these are beautiful. So we get to choose our clothes now.
Yeah, it's for girl and where's the boys?
I can't wear the girls stuff.
Your suit a little cropped up.
Yeah.
Oh, this one is boys. Here.
Boys.
Oh, okay. I just went black then.
Or dark blue.
This one. Reanne, go in.
差不多了。
Do you want to buy the t-shirt underneath or not?
I'm not sure, Ben.
You try it in the.
Thank you.
Wow.
Shall I take the t-shirt off? I think I look alright. Let's see what Reanne looks like. I don't know what to do about the shoe situation. Weight training is going to look a bit weird, but just going to roll with it. Whee! Yeah, look good.
I don't know if I've done this up properly.
Ask her to sort it out.
Wow. Are you trying on one? Yes!
How do you feel, Reanne?
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah?
It's quite flattering where it takes you in at the waist. You've got a skirt. Bad to close up. We're going to get some pictures now. I love it. So you got loads of different designs you can pick to dress up in. So you can normally get your makeup done, but we're not bothering. We're short on time. I think we're getting necklaces.
Look.
Oh wow! I'm joking. See, it doesn't lay on me because my boobs like make it go out.
Yeah. You have unbelievably large breasts.
Thanks, Ben. Now we're getting the crown. I feel like a princess getting crowned.
Looks good.
Is it?
Yeah, it does look good.
Oh, I thought it'd be heavier than that. It's not too
Do
bad.
you not? Like,
You are so beautiful, really. And you are so handsome, really.
Male minority princess.
Minority princess.
Yes.
Yeah. Wow, so beautiful.
Oh, it's tight. Yeah, it's good. She. Yeah, so tight. Okay. Yeah, feel good. Feel like a king. So we've got Princess Reanne with green sambas on.
Oh yeah. Rocking the socks as well.
Yeah, and rocking the socks. Trend setter. And I've got the Air Force Ones.
You're right though, Ben.
Yeah, I'm right.
That was such a fun thing. I wondered why everyone did that. And I understand, after you've dressed up in the traditional wear and like joined in, it is such a laugh. So we're heading to lunch now. Everyone's already there. So maybe half the food's going to be gone because it's like a banquet. I'm not actually overly hungry. I'm a little bit hungry. I think I'm getting used to the eating pattern here in China.
Like you eat so much, but it's good food, as we said. Oh wow, there's like music, little dance going on. Oh wow.
Oh whoa. Look at this. Whoa.
So they saved us all this food.
I don't know if I'm that hungry.
Oh my gosh.
So the Chinese know how to put on a spread. Every time we've had a meal, as you've probably seen, go back and watch our last video, we had lunch and dinner, always massive spread. This is the first time we've had like long wooden tables. I quite like this way instead of the round ones.
We've got all this.
To share between like a few of us.
With these banquets, we're calling it a banquet. I don't know if that's what you'd call it in China. In the rural areas, obviously everything's like not factory farmed. It's all like grown. The crops are grown. The vegetables are grown. Everything's grown, and the meat's even produced within like a few mile radius. So everything's like fresh. Kill it, cook it, eat it, sort of situation. So yeah, no pesticides. Just everything's fresh, and that's why it's so tasty.
I thought originally it's cherry, but it's definitely not. Every town we've been, every city we've been to is give us like a different drink to try. We had the yellow one yesterday, which is like a fruity water. I think they're getting close to the singers. Oh, that's a bit unusual.
That was absolutely brilliant. How was it? I had to run around the outside, so I had to get it full on.
I thought they went on well long. I thought I was going to drown.
So we've got this really nice stewing kind of meat. Ben's going to give it a try. What's it like?
Beef, I reckon. Yeah, delicious. Obviously slow cooked, falls apart. Really juicy.
There's always so much leftovers. What do they do with it? Do they actually just bin it, or does it go somewhere, like get reused, or I don't know. There's so much. Look, there's so much left. So while we were driving along, I actually noticed we have had a police escort the whole time. So look, that's in front of all our coaches. Hello.
The police.
Yeah. So how cool is that? I feel very privileged and very important at the moment. But these are like, I think it's four coaches? 4 coaches in total, and we're the C2 coach, so we always get on the same one, the seats. But we are actually at the location where the Transformers were filmed. I think it was Raise of the Beasts or something like that. I've never actually seen that one, but look, as soon as you get here, it's a Transformer.
We actually just arrived in the Ulan district. It is 170 km from the Chongqing actual city. There's over 400,000 people that live here. It's very famous for, obviously, as you can see by the statue, it was the filming location for the new Transformers film. Very popular with tourists. It's called the Three Bridges National Park, and that is where we're going to look at right now. Apparently it's quite impressive. What is this? Oh.
Good information.
Yeah,
Oh, that's good.
Carefully keep
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Yeah.
So that's cool.
Don't miss it, or we'll pay for it.
Okay, then we won't lose it. It's putting a lot of responsibility on us. Also, I've got the tiniest ears in the world, so it's probably going to fall off. Oh, someone spoke to me. So we're starting the tour now. We've got someone telling us information in our ear. But there's actually a glass floor there, but it's closed off. It's probably because there's too many of us. But whoa, look down over here. Whoa. Look at that. That looks amazing. So that's the first bridge there.
Millions of years ago, this would have been under the sea, and all the formations of all the rocks and all the shapes and stuff were all made by the waves of the sea.
That's quite fascinating. This was under the sea, and you saw how deep it was. It's very far down.
You think millions of years ago, the world was different, or even the countries were all together and things. The sea was not where the sea is, and the land's not where the land is. It was all different.
Yeah, I can imagine there's a lot more water.
Water.
Yeah, well, there was, but no, there was less water. But all the countries are sort of together.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Well, that's what they think. I'm not a scientist, but that's the theory.
So there should be 3 bridges here, hence the name, and we're going to be going to see them all. So we're going through that actual cave tunnel. We're actually walking to an elevator now. As you saw, it's really far down. I think she said there was 6 elevators that take 26 people. I think I'm actually right. So we're going to head down, and I think we're going through like the caves and tunnels. What's your head, Benny?
Yeah, I think the problem with me, being like a 6'1" guy, I'm a bit like, ugh.
Watch out! Get in the middle. Whoa. I'm assuming this takes us to the elevator. So as you can see, we're all queuing for the elevator. But look how organised it is. It moves really quick. Look at it.
It's quite mad being in like a real life cave, isn't it?
I know.
Like when you're in a theme park queuing for things, you're normally in like a fake make-believe cave, but obviously we're in a real cave now. It's quite mad.
I feel like you've been walking for ages.
Yeah, it's a long walk.
You can even get charging pods all the way up here as well. They're everywhere. I even used one in the ancient town. My wire wasn't working on my power bank, but it's working now. Don't know why. We're just about to go on the lift. We're at the front. See, that's the thing. Everyone's taking so long to get to the lifts. There's loads left that are empty.
2 floors again.
We're going down.
Down.
We're going down the stairs. Rotating elevator. What? Does it spin? Probably should have been paying attention. I think it's when I took my earpiece out and I didn't hear. Ooh. Oh, this is the meters. What? Oh, so it's like a double-decker lift. Double-decker one. Whoa. We get the front. We never get the front.
108 metres.
100. Look, it says in the elevator there.
Yeah.
108 metres. That's how far up we are.
Mental. So we're obviously lucky enough to be at the front, but we are quite squashed against the floor.
26 people, 2,000 kg.
2,000 kg. But after that lunch I had, maybe a bit close.
We're going. I'm well excited.
We've got a bit nervous then.
Makes your belly go.
Can't see anything. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Spinning round.
We're at the back now.
Yeah. They just told us that the elevator is actually made by a German company. So this is a German elevator. But yeah, it spins round 180 degrees. So we started off at the front and we ended up at the back. So it wasn't that good.
It was amazing.
That was great. It was amazing.
Have you ever been on an elevator that spins?
I've never been on an elevator that spins, yeah. But I've been on 2 outside glass elevators since I've been in China. So it's not a new thing in China.
Oh wow.
Look at this.
How crazy is that? Now we're at the bottom. Oh wow. We're so lucky to see things like this. Whoa, look at them. Look at it spin. It's going. That's so smart. So you can get lifts, as you can see. These guys will carry you. Oh my god. That was hard, wasn't it?
哦，你要拍到前面，跟他拍到啊！
Hey! Enjoy!
The king.
Oh, there's a couple more. No way. I would not want someone lifting me.
I like that little yep. So a little word on the lift. Honest opinion, 100% honest. I'm going to compare it to the one in Zhangjiajie. That is at least 10 times better. And by the way, however I said that, if I said that wrong, you can kill me in the comments. I'm sure you will.
I think in the whole episode when we did it, we said the wrong name, and we've been told by the Chinese people how you actually say it, and we still forget, and we still. The thing is, we pronounce it how we see it.
Yeah, and we actually YouTube how to say it, and we still get it wrong.
After all this time sat in the coach, it's quite nice to do a walk. It's not even that far actually. If we can do Everest Base Camp, Ben, I think we can do this.
Yeah, definitely, but this is actually stunning as well.
This is so nice. Look at the scenery.
Scenery, yeah.
Look at the scenery all around us. But I had to say about the lift, is, yes, that one's better, but the other one, scenery, you can't beat. And probably...
It wasn't the best day though, was it?
No, we had a foggy day. Probably when it's clear, maybe the lift feels like even more better.
Yeah.
But for the price of it, it was really expensive, to be honest, because we had to get it up and down.
I feel like the other one's hyped up a bit too much. Compared, that one's really good.
In the national park where Avatar's filmed, I'm going to stick to that, is 65 yuan one way. And I think that's pretty pricey. We're about to go on the last steps. I'd like to know how many that actually was.
I can't wait to see your face when we've got to go back up.
Here we go. Yes! We made it!
You do know we've got to go back up.
I'm hoping there's a lift. It's not going to be that fun going back up. So as you can see here, that is the glass platform. That's actually wow cool.
So have they closed that because there's too many of us?
I assume so,
Yeah.
yeah, I think so. We're now entering a Chinese temple in the middle of natural forest. So that was the first bridge we went under, so there should be two more. What have we got going on? What are these? Shall I ask her?
Are they making bracelets?
I don't know. I don't understand. Oh, are they letters?
Yeah, you make bracelets.
Oolong melting herb fragrance bag. So look, medicine,
Yeah.
mosquito repellent, evil repellent. You've got more here.
So these are like Chinese natural remedies for common diseases. Obviously you've got flu, and so if you can't sleep.
They've put an L though.
Yeah, but it must be in something. Because there's dreaming stuff.
So we're seeing if we can spell my name.
Ray, this is your Ray.
Ree. And then you've got to find Anne.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Spelling out my name and I'm going to make a bracelet.
Anne.
So that spells Reanne.
Yeah, Reanne.
Oh wow.
在这扫了，然后带你进去穿，这个是5块钱一克。哦哦，she said that you scan the QR card and pay, and she will take you to that room and made a bracelet.
Yeah.
Okay.
5 yuan one, so you need 10 yuan.
10 yuan.
Yeah.
Surprisingly, that is cheap. I thought it was going to be expensive for tourists and stuff, but that's really cheap.
She said that if you when you go inside, if you want to add other pearl, you can pay another bill. But
Okay.
if that doesn't don't need so you don't have to pay another bill.
Okay then.
Yeah,
Just
yeah,
do
cool.
10 now, yeah?
So 2 is now.
And we are just approaching the second bridge. So how cool are these? These are natural bridges. Wow, that is quite mental. It's quite scary when you go under it. There's water like dripping from it. So you think
it's
like,
been there since the year dot. It's not
I
gonna
know.
fall.
Look at this. Oh, it's a man lying down. It's his foot. It's his nose. So this water here is actually from the mountains. So you know, you see the little waterfalls that's dripping down and making that lake. And they were saying that when it rains, it does overflow. Oh wow! Here we go. Talking to the devil. There's one of the waterfalls. And this one is shaped very different. It's a lot thinner.
Shaped like a fanny.
So they're actually quite close to each other. Once you get to the first one, the second and third one aren't far after. But it looks like it's quite wet here, so this one must be dripping quite a lot. Look, it's all wet. But that one there is the famous one that's in the Transformers film. That one.
Okay, so what do you think of the scenery in China? I've just got to put this out
So you've
there.
just asked me the question and now you're answering
I'm
it.
putting something out there. Can I put
Yeah,
something
but you asked me
Go
the
on then.
question and then you're answering it.
Go on then.
That's so weird. Oh my god, do you hear this? Oh, loads dripping. Look at all dripping down. So what was your question for yourself?
What do you think of the scenery in China? Like the natural scenery?
I actually think it is mind-blowing. We've travelled a lot, as you know, but this country has got so much. Where it's so large, there's just so much to see. Like, you think you're going to Chongqing, and then you've got all the surrounding counties and districts, and we would have never done this without Chongqing expat guides, joining on with them. We'd never got to see all this, so we're very privileged and very lucky. But I'm getting ready for dinner now. I'm well ready for it.
Yeah, I am too. I just want to echo what you said. There's, like, when you think of Chongqing, you obviously think of like a big, massive, mega city, biggest city in the world. There's a lot more to Chongqing than you actually think. Like you said, this country is incredible. There's so much to see.
So we're showing you all them little bits. And we're very lucky to see it and be able to show you guys. So let us know if you go to any of these areas and use our recommendations, because that that is like mind-boggling that people actually do things from watching our videos. All come down from the rocks. Oh. That's so cool. So you just go for like a little patch of rain. God, did they carry someone the whole way?
Yeah, must have, yeah.
Whew.
Yeah.
That's quite a trek.
But that is a hard day's work, definitely.
So we're at some more gift shops. And restrooms. So you have a few restroom stops. I'm not sure how far we're from the lift. This has been quite a trek though. It's really beautiful. We just come across some most beautiful coloured water with some fishes in it. All around it looked amazing. We've reached the end. We've got these little buses coming to pick us up. I'm guessing to take us to the top, but it's cold now. The temperature's really dropped. My hands are freezing.
There's always so many buses as well. Check.
Oh Lord. We in?
We're in.
Gosh, my legs. Oh no! Oh, this seat. I thought she couldn't get on. I know, that's normally us.
That's why it's sat here.
Just to save a few quid, that'd be us walking up.
That is normally us. Feels good to be like, not them people.
We were literally saying earlier on, I think we'll actually book tours more often.
Yeah.
It like makes your life so much easier. You learn a lot more. And to be honest, it's probably cheaper maybe, I'm not sure.
Probably the amount of mistakes we actually make, it probably works out like way cheaper.
We'll probably see 10 times more within the time it takes us.
But to be honest, I think the people at home probably enjoy us making mistakes more. Because that's what this channel's about. It's just about us being absolute numpties.
Our bus is always there, waiting for us. Oh. Hello.
Hello.
We're going to grab a bottle of water as well. We've got water on here. So always taken care of. Oh, it's nice and warm on here. Oh, whoa. Look at this room. Wait for our group to see which table we're at. I don't know how they know which table's which. Oh my god. More food.
Looks interesting.
Steam something. We're at a nice posh meal, as you know, like Chinese people put on a really good spread. And look at the state of Ben's table.
To be fair, I was thinking like I had to stretch things.
You take your bowl to it.
Yeah, but literally no one else has made a mess like me.
Cheers.
Enjoy.
Cheers.
Thank you. So that was the director of Yulong. Nice of her to come over and greet all the tables, wasn't it?
Nerve-wracking, wasn't it?
Took you about an hour to get up and put your food down there.
I went cheers and they were gone.
So we've just drove 20-30 minutes down the road to the theatre. We're going to watch a show. What's for a theatre? This for an entrance. It's unreal. Yeah, look at us trying to snuggle up.
It's freezing.
Oh, follow the C2 flag. Look how cold it is, even that's going. Well guys, we've got back to our room after the show. It was absolutely fantastic, but it was freezing cold. It was unbelievably cold, but the show was something I've never seen before. So we were in like a cove with all the mountain around the edge, so they did like all the lights reflecting around on the mountains, and it was dancing and singing. It was fantastic. It was so good. It's chilly outside, but I'd highly recommend 100% going to see an outside theatre show. It was so good. And Yulong, they must specialise in it, and they'll tell like a great story. They had a little screen that translated into English, so we kind of knew what was going on. We've just checked into a hotel room, and oh my god, I've got to show you it. It is beautiful. How beautiful is this? So we've got a lovely double bed, massive window. Look at the size of this TV. It's humongous. A like really posh coffee area. Look at the kettle and the cups. It is so nice. And we've got our tea and coffee in there. But the best part, we've got a mini fridge and there's actually drinks in it. We can't see anything with prices on, so we think that actually free. Little seating area where Ben is. But look at this bathroom. So we've got like the sink out here, separate cubicle for the shower. oil, shampoos, conditioner, robes. Look at these robes. Fluffy inside. I'm so excited to have a shower and get into that. We've got some slippers. They look like good slippers. Let me get them out. Oh, my hands are so cold. I can't rip it. Oh, look at the slippers. Oh, we might have to keep these ones. They're so cool. Look at them. They feel so nice. Yes, I get excited over little things. And then in the drawer, what have we got in here? We've got comb, dental kit, shower cap, shaving kit, and a vanity set, and some little toothpaste. What's this? Face wash. I've never ever had a face wash in a hotel. And then a separate cubicle for the toilet. Oh my god, Ben! It's a heated toilet seat! Yes, way! Oh my god! It's heated!
It's auto, isn't it? Oh, it's heated.
That's the first ever! Oh, I want to live here. Can we move in? But we're going to have a shower, get to bed. We've got another early morning tomorrow, so we'll see you tomorrow. Good night. If you're new here, we're a full-time travel couple from the UK. But it was really good. But we've just got checked.